Why, hello there. How are you doing? I hope that you have been just fine. I have recently been playing Cult of the Lamb, and I did recently actually platinum this game, as in 100%ed it, yesterday, actually. And it was quite a short game, a lot shorter than I thought it would be. But I thought that in order to give this game a good run through, I would go and replay it on the highest difficulty, because I originally played it through on hard mode. And to be honest, I just want to see how the game actually plays on the highest difficulty. I don't know if it will make much difference, but you'll see that this was my original save, day 76. But, you know, going back right to the beginning, I think is going to be weird, especially with all of the non-upgraded stuff. So, I just wanted to see what a second playthrough of this game would actually be like. And of course, we've got all these weird, culty, spooky characters. Yet sacrificial beasts, take heed, for a crown cannot sit upon two brows. Yeah, I have to say, I really did love, like, the art style and just the entire themes around this game. I didn't look up anything for this game, and, you know, we've got all these creepy guys here that'll just shout at us. But, you know, it was a very fun game, I will say, and anyone that hasn't played this game yet that likes roguelikes or roguelites, definitely a good game to try and pick up. But we are going to go and face these spooky, spooky heretics. For us stands the last of its kind, all others we have hunted down and put to the blade. With this final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill. The heretic who lies bound below will be condemned to eternal captivity. And the old faith shall be preserved. And rest in peace, Lammy. Except YOLO, ha, psych! Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. I do really like this area down here. It's almost like heaven. It's like being in a beautiful heaven. Very cute. Come closer, fear not, for though you are already dead, I still have need of you. Those foolish bishops thought they could keep you from me in death, but instead they sent you straight to me. I will give you life again, but at a price. All I ask is for you to start a cult in my name. Do we have a deal? Our only options are yes or absolutely. So, absolutely! I like making deals with devils, definitely. It's a pastime of mine. And then we get given the red crown. And then we come back to life, ready to beat up these guys. Can we change the difficulty setting yet? I don't know. Oh yeah, it automatically set to medium, so I'm going to set it to extra hard, because again, hard mode was, in my opinion, way too easy. So I am going to do that. I'm also going to disable the tutorials, because we don't need those either. But we got attack and we got dodge roll, and I actually love the dodging in this game because it's like instantaneous. Like, you can attack, dodge. It's brilliant. And plus it's really quick, so it's a really quick way to get through the maps as well. But of course this is going to be super easy for now. And I think the coolest part about this game is that it's got all of this dungeon mechanicking, but then you've got all of the actual, like, team and base building, which you don't see in many games like this. Fear not, I am Ratau. I was once a chosen vessel like you, but those days are lost to the winds. I was sent to guide you. We are deep in the lands of the old faith, and in grave danger. I kinda like his voice. My instructions are to lead you to safety. Continue through the woods, escape lies ahead. I will be close by. Okay, Ratau, I will see you later, I am sure. And then, I believe that this is just the actual regular, like, they make it sort of like a tutorial-based couple of levels to start off with, but we get to see some of the regular enemies and how they attack. Then open inventory, we have coin. We will need a lot of coin. Can we collect anything else yet? Nope, doesn't look like it. These things are a pain to deal with. Look at them. They're very fast, I don't like it. Right, more coin. I can do with some more coin any day. But we will get a selection of different weapons that we can use throughout our runs, because I mean it is like a rogue game, so we're going to get different items that spawn on each of our runs, and we will be able to upgrade, so even if we do die, every single death is not in vain, because we can still collect things, luckily. More coin. Seems that we can only get coins for now, but we definitely need them. And then we've got this level here, which actually has a follower, which is a central part of the game. We have nearly reached safety, but look ahead, another poor soul about to be sacrificed. Rescue them, and they would have no choice but to join your new cult. Yes, I like the manipulation. O mighty bishops of the old faith, we ask you to accept the sacrifice of this wretched soul. Hey, who interrupts our ritual and trespasses on sacred ground? It was me. Hehe. It was me. But yeah, playing this after playing Hades, it was definitely a different experience, but I think playing Hades recently definitely helped with getting into the spirit of this game. There we go, he has been taken, he is now ours, and he awaits indoctrination to our cult. You have reached safety, you have done well. The Red Crown will allow you to use those markings on the ground to transport yourself great distances. It will take you to a temple that has fallen to ruin. There you will be able to begin your new cult. Yeah, I will see you there, Bertel. There we go, we defeated the heretics, cleansed the non-believers, and we took no damage, so we get plus 50%, which is a very good and useful mechanic in this game. Taking no damage on the bosses, for example, gives us bonus stuff, which is lovely. No, don't make me reselect. Recommended for players with a death wish. Yes, that is me! Thank you, thank you. This hollowed ground, which once was mine, is now yours. This crumbling ruin is to be the site of your new cult. We have much to do. We begin by indoctrinating this poor soul into the warm embrace of your cult. Followers can gather resources for you. Order this one to collect lumber or stone. Okay, I'm gonna do that. There's our little friend, Mr. Horsey Poo. Please, spare me! And we can call them whatever name we want, so we could call them Stinky Head if we wanted to. We can also randomize the name. Jewel Tremor, fine. And the thing is, as we unlock more forms, you can basically make your, I guess, cult into whatever you want. Like, if you just wanted exclusively axolotls, you could do that. And then color, I'm always going to go with blue. So there we go. And each of these followers have their own specific traits, which later on, I don't think really makes too much of a difference, but early on it definitely matters. So like, he's sloth, so work and devotion generation speed reduced by 10%, and that's not very fun. And on recruiting, immediately gain 10 faith, which, that's fine. And then they wanted me to order him to either chop trees or collect stone. Go get the stone. I'm gonna do the tree chopping. By your hand, our cult will grow powerful, but your followers cannot live on prayer alone. They must eat. Gather the necessary resources and build a cooking fire. It will allow you to prepare meals for your followers. Yeah, the actual feeding bit can be something that's annoying to remember, but it's very, very important, because if you don't feed them, they will possibly die. So, we don't want them to be dying. I definitely want, you know, to have a cult that doesn't explode, because we have lots of sacrificing to do. So, definitely do not want that. My dude, are you not done with that mining over there yet? I've taken out 3 trees in the amount of time it's taken you to do 1 stone. Might as well do it myself. Look at him. He's taking forever. There you go, thank you. Then we've got this here, which is going to be our cooking area. I'm trying to think what would be best to place it, actually. I'm going to put this one up here. And then we actually have to go and build that as well. So, there we go. There is our cooking area. And now we can go and cook a meal, which is a basic berry bowl. And even though we're going to make this, even if we do it properly, there's still the chance that the follower will immediately poop. Which is kind of weird. How would that happen through, berries? I don't know, maybe cursed berries or something. There we go. Now we must build a shrine, but first we will need more followers and more gold. Both of which can be found when crusading through the lands of the Old Faith. Our mutual benefactor, the One Who Waits, has been trapped by the 4 bishops of the Old Faith. Each of them guards a chain that binds him to the realm beyond. We have conjured openings to their realms. It is your task to track them down and slay them so that he may be freed. Now go! There you shall find gold and willing recruits, and for those who are not willing, convert them by 4. I don't want to be mean. No! Okay, maybe sometimes. If they're annoying, then we can do it. But they want us to go back and venture out, but very quickly I'm going to collect more resources. And I'll be honest, I haven't looked up anything about the difficulty changes. I don't know if on this difficulty... Oh, we can't do that one yet. If on this difficulty it's going to be, like, much harder in terms of, like, the, I guess the area simulation and, like, managing all of these cult followers that we've got. I don't know if it's going to be, like, significantly more difficult than hard mode or not. But it was relatively easy on hard mode. I expected it to be a lot harder than it was. Apart from the time I accidentally fed everyone poop. That was a bad time. I accidentally picked poop instead of grass, and that was a bad time. I hope to not repeat that. A few people died. So let's not do that again, mate. But it looks like feeding isn't going down because it wants us to go back up. So let's go back out here and do some more dungeon crawling. So it's going to open up this first gate here, which is going to be our first main area. And here godly blood was spilled. Here did death no longer wish to wait. And we're going into Darkwood. Boom! Our single follower has allowed us to go through this gate. Thank you. Thank you, kitten. And let's head in. So, one of our goals will be to try and get the highest level weapons that we can by upgrading our base, which does actually help. So, to start with, we're going to get a Crusader's Blade, which is fine. Like the basic weapon. Entering the lands of the Bishop Leshy, those who do not follow the ways of the Old Faith will be destroyed. Wonderful. Ooh, we can actually collect grass here, which I am going to do because grass is actually quite useful for a few things. So I'm going to be picking up all the grass that I possibly can. Ooh, and we first ran into the tarot card guy. Praise the Lamb, conduit to great power, promised liberator of the one that waits below. So the card showed me once, many lifetimes ago. Or has that yet to be? I have always drawn your cards, Lamb, and yet this is the first. Take these cards, and I will draw another. Each time we meet, when drawn by me, they will grow to power. What power? Well, that is both known and unfathomable. The cards, they shall decide. And then we get to pick one of these randomly, so when hit down to 1, all enemies will be dealt 2 damage. Honestly, I think that sucks. I'm just going to take a blue heart, which is essentially a non-permanent heart. So if we take damage on this blue heart, it goes forever. So, thank you for that. And here we run into more of these enemies. But there are some particular weapons that I'm more fond of than others. But it might be a little while before we run into those, so I'm not holding out my hope. There's tons of upgrading to be done in this game, so I don't expect it to be super quick, even though I've played it before. Still might take a while. But of course we would love to avoid taking damage as much as is physically possible, because as you can see, we've only got 4 hits right now, and 4 hits isn't very many hits. You can easily take 4 hits against one enemy in one room, like super easy to do that. Especially if you like try and rush them and you miss, that really sucks. We got this. We're going to be on the lookout for snails if we want to unlock the snail follower skin, which was a pain to get. But these bones, I'm going to be trying to break them up as well when we can collect those, because we'll need lots of bones too. I am going to try to be more, not quite as crazy as in my original run, because I don't want to die. I'm not like an idiot. There he is! How can this be? You were put to the blade, lamb, as all your kind were, and yet here you stand before me unrepentant. The crown, his power, could it be? But I am stronger still. Turn tail and run, little lamb. Now, we got stuff to do. Things to kill. And here we get a chest, and we got a tarot card in this, which is nice. And we get overall weapon damage increased by 1.2 times. That's fine. I don't mind that. That's a nice upgrade to have. And now we get to pick which one we want to go with. Either to pick up some rocks, or if we want to pick up some wood. I'm actually gonna go with wood. I don't know what's quickest. I have not, like, calculated it or anything, but we do use wood a lot for a lot of things. But then again, we're gonna use the stone for a lot of stuff as well. We need it both, realistically. Could we not have both? That would be wonderful, but too late! Damage has been done. Wood it is. Now we can get the guy to go and do loads of stone picking, I guess, later on. Alright, nothing in there. That's just... Ah! I definitely thought I took damage there, apparently not. I was gonna say, we just need to take our time. Don't get too flustered or anything. Just chill. Just chill. It's these sort of enemies that are the most annoying at times, when you, like, knock them back and then they still come after you. They can be really annoying to deal with, and they scare me. And here we've got another weapon, so Crusader's Blade. Looks like this is just an outright upgrade, so I am going to equip it. And then by doing that, we can also recycle the old one. So then we get a free coin. Every little helps. But definitely a good idea to collect all these resources as we're going through. I don't imagine that sword upgrade we just got is going to be very significant at all. But, again, could have been death. And I'd rather not have death. There we go, we collected all of that for now. And this is the actual boss room. It looks like we do have other rooms as well, but I don't think we can go back to those now. Hello, Leshy. You have come far enough, little lamb. My followers are willing to do anything for me. Can you say the same of yours? I've only got one. I give myself to the cause, O mighty leader. By the blood of the great ones, destroy the Red Crown. He commits Sudoku and comes back as a Binding of Isaac character. Okay, not quite. Luckily this boss is super easy to deal with, as you can see. Ah! That scared me a second. I thought I'd accidentally put in too many inputs. No, left line. Hello. Please spare me. Convert me to your cult. I will follow your teachings faithfully. Okay, I'll take it. And then we get to pick a resource, and again, we could take rock since we did take the lumber earlier. Gold is also useful because you can actually change it into actual gold. But we'll have to have an actual converter to do that. So maybe we will just take some, yeah, we'll just take some rock for now. Stone, even. And now we should be able to go wherever we want now. So that is the first time we've come through this area, so it has added to our total, but there is another room over here. So, we are going to go back quick and check this room. Is it a tower room? Yeah, it's a tower room. And so, receive double the health when healing. The only reason I wanted to come back for this is even though we're done with this run, I don't know if picking those up unlocks more things, I don't remember. So just in case, we got to see all the rooms, we got to see what was on offer. But we do want to unlock more tarot cards so that then we can actually get better things on our runs. So definitely want to be picking up more of those. There we go. No damage bonus, so we got plus 50%. Again, super handy. Very nice. No damage bonuses. Love them. Now we are back. Our tower's here. I'm relieved to see you made it safely and you have not returned alone. You have convinced more to join our faithful flock. Let us indoctrinate this new convert so that we may continue. I love how sadistic it all is. Please spare me. And we will change his color once again to some form of blue. And he is 15% harder to level up, which, I don't care about that too much. I would rather him just be a fast worker, you know? Fine if he wants to be a cynic. The other guy was doing the rocks. Let's pop you on the trees then. Followers will either work or worship. Worshipping followers generate devotion for you to collect. But to collect devotion, you will require a shrine. We will. So let's go and build one. There is a shrine, and we will pop that in the center and build it up. No, you don't need to help. I'm fine, thank you. They're gonna do it anyway. Praise be! Your followers can now worship you. Here is a new follower. Assign them to worship at the shrine. And then we're gonna collect the devotion. Come here, Mr. Horsey Poo. Spare me. You can be green. And what have we got? Lose 5 faith whenever another follower dies. Let's try and avoid that. And recruiting this follower gives 10 faith. That's fine to have. Yes, we want to avoid deaths as much as we can. You shall worship me. And then we can receive it out of there. And for that, we can now get our first upgrade, which I think we have to pick the temple because the temple is a central part of the game. But we've got all these other upgrades that one day we will unlock, but primarily we want to get as far through here as we can. Getting a refiner or a refinery is going to be really useful as well. So now we shall build the temple. Where should we build it? There's like no room anywhere. Did I not put it here? I wanted to put it like right in the front. There we go. Let's build our temple there. Everyone helps in this beautiful abode. All of our loyal followers helping us out build our Temple of Doom. The temple is the center of your cult. From there you will preach sermons to grow stronger and perform rituals to mold the fragile minds of your followers. You are responsible for maintaining the faith of your cult. If it falls too low, your followers will dissent and leave. Your followers are ready to hear your word. Show them that you are the great leader. Preach a sermon from within. See, our prayer bar there isn't full, so we are going to go and do this sermon inside. Here is this beautiful little place. Come hither all, listen to your beautiful lamb god. And you see, because we got all 3 of them, then we can actually upgrade this tree. There are a few different like skill trees and things. We've got Heart of the Faithful, permanently gain half a heart. This is going to be very useful on this difficulty. Now an extra half heart, that's 1 more hit. So there is another upgrade for us. Ah, and we can't do that again. We can only do it once a day. You are amazing to behold, a natural leader. I see why you were chosen. If you are to guide your cult, you will need to declare doctrines so that they might obey you. Return to the lands of the old faith and seek out commandment stone fragments. With these, you will be able to declare new doctrines. Will do, but that means more dungeon crawling. So we can either go immediately back or we can collect some more resources. There isn't really much for us to build or anything at the moment, so this is probably more of a time waste if anything else. But we definitely want to be collecting the berries so that we can actually give them as food. Because while we're out doing our dungeon crawling, their stats actually will go down. So we have to make sure that they're all nice and ready to go before we even set out on another dungeon spree. Here we go. Let's collect some of those. And is there nothing else for us to build yet? Doesn't look like it. Fair enough. I'm going to collect one more tree and then we will head out. We do also need to be checking for any poop that they put on the floor until we do get a lavatory, like here. Otherwise they will get really sick. So we need to be getting that ASAP, realistically. So, we've only got this area for now. The other areas will unlock when we get more followers. So, we're going to go back to Darkwood. And again, after we've done it 4 times, we will be able to take on Leshy and murder Leshy. Ooh, a cleaver. A mighty tool of unstoppable brutality. I quite like these. High damage, and as long as you're paying attention... my voice. As long as you're paying attention, for the most part, it's fine. You just can't spam it like you can some of the others. I'm glad I found you. I bring good news. The one who waits is pleased with your progress and wishes to grant you a crown ability. Thank you, the one who waits. So now we have a projectile to use. Look, we can shoot them. Ew. 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 Enemies you slay will now drop further. Collect this to replenish your curses. So you pick up these little red dots and then we'll get more projectiles to use essentially, which is fine. And it means that if there's ever an enemy that we just don't want to get close to for whatever reason, we don't have to. And some of these will actually deal tons of damage as well. So you foolishly persist, little lamb. I hear your lies and I smell your fear. The red crown rises again, but what an unworthy bearer it has. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. And it wants us to avoid that damage there. That's fine. That's the first time it's ever said it. See, we don't have enough further yet to shoot another... Oh god, that was fast. To shoot another shot quite yet. I don't know, are the enemies faster on the highest difficulty as well? I can't quite tell, to be honest. They seem pretty quick though. Maybe that's just me misremembering. Maybe it was always this fast. It's fine, as long as we're not dying yet. That would be very bad. And what have we got here? 10% chance to deal a crit or just overall weapon damage. Ooh. I don't think we're going to be hitting that often with this big axe, so I'm actually just going to take the flat damage, but I don't know. I don't know what's the best option there, to be honest. Overall. Turret dead. Maybe we can't collect the bones yet, but as we unlock more things, we'll be able to collect more resources as we go through, and we definitely want as many of those as we can. I just killed a squirrel. I didn't mean to, Mr. Squirrel, I'm sorry. But definitely this grass, we want that. Oh, we got a decoration, look at that, isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? And we can build that with 5 grass, so that's useful to get. Thank you. And now we get to choose which way we want to go. I think the best option for us outside of just outright resources, I mean, tarot cards would be useful if we were like struggling in the run, but I think going for more followers for now is probably one of the best options. The worm! It is hungry, it feeds, it partakes of our flesh, but that is the price for safety. For that we gladly give it all we have. Alright, weirdo. Like, do you see our projectile actually does tons and tons of damage? I love it. Come here. These little ones are so quick. Ah, no, we took damage! No! I thought I'd avoided it. Apparently not. Wait, did we take a full hit of damage there? I was not expecting that. Do we take more damage overall in this as well? That would suck. That means I'm still one hit away if that's true. Oh no, I'm suddenly more spooked than before. It's fine. All that we need to do is not take any more damage and we'll be fine. Or we need to pick up another half heart, which I don't really think there was one behind us. I don't think. What is that? Death? Death and coin. I actually don't know what that is. What is that? Am I gonna die? I don't know what that is. Oh, we want to steal the devotion here, definitely. Double gold and enemies drop poison. We not destroy this yet? We can, but there's nothing here. There. Thing is, this axe has really long range, which is definitely useful. I really want to pick up another heart, please. Double gold's nice, though. Ooh, I forgot about you. Take me. Eons agone, these lands were rife with gods and their adherents. What befell of this pantheon? Alas, 'tis the nature of beasts to forget, and of gods to be forgotten. Mayhaps they left, mayhaps they slept, mayhaps they devoured and were devoured in turn. Those few who remained spread roots, spun webs, moulded this world to meet them and theirs. 'Twere a land of many gods, once. Hundreds, now. Very wise. The wise owl speaketh. And we got our first one of those. So now even if we die, at least we have a new doctrine to unlock, which is fantabulous. And what is that? That's like some sort of creepy shark. Ew. Ew. Yeah, I'm definitely worried that one more hit and we will actually just be dead. I've only taken one hit so far, and it's already Deathland. A Crusader's Blade. I actually don't want this, but I'm gonna pick it up because again, we can then swap it back and then we can get an extra gold piece, which, why the heck not? I will take extra gold any day. In final endgame, when you have too much gold, it will feel very different, but for right now, we need it. And we've got a moon necklace, which we can actually give to one of our followers, which might help us, but I don't know how useful it's going to be for right now. So we had another 2 rooms here, which I am actually going to go through. Yes, that's what I was looking for, the tarot room. So, when attacked, a 10% chance of negating damage, or we have a 10% chance of gaining blue hearts when killing an enemy. I guess in a sense, these are more or less the same, although if you only take half a heart of damage, this one is better. So I guess we'll take that, but not gonna help us until we get one more bit of health. You know, you can give me the health I need now. Ah! Oh my god, I almost missed it. Sorry if I scream. It's a close encounter. It looks like there's nothing else here then. All that happened was I nearly died, that was it. But now it is time for us to head on into the next zone. And by that I mean the boss. So if this is the boss and we've got one hit, we will have to be very, very careful. I don't remember, did this drop anything? Kill! Kill! Nice, give me that meat. Oh, it does drop some stone. We should definitely be at least destroying it then. But usually with turrets, I do like to go for the turrets first, because otherwise they just start throwing projectiles around everywhere, and I would really like to avoid that. What have we got? Gain an extra half heart and deals poison damage. I think we have to take the heart just in case we die here. That could be a game saver. Obviously, I'm hoping to be an epic gamer and not take any damage, but I can't make any guarantees. And again, we don't want Crusader's Blade. I don't care for the Crusader's Blade. Get out of here. Give me my free gold. Thank you. We do have to be mindful of how quickly we're doing this, though, because, again, back at our base, people are going to get hungry, people might get diseased. Well, I'm not sure if that's active at the moment, because there's no timer in the top right. But when we are doing regular runs, we have to be very, very aware of it. I don't know, it doesn't look like it's ticking down at the moment, so... Oh, is it? I take it back, it actually does. For a second there, it looked like it wasn't. Well, far. Oh my god, he's fast. Oh my god. Certainly no hit this time. Oh my god, that is fast. Okay. Just relax. We'll be fine. Oh my god, that was close. And he actually jumped 3 times there. Shame we don't have more fervor at this point, because this is just really long. But you can see they definitely get a lot faster. There we go. I wanted to be careful. Didn't want to die there. So no damage run this time, but it's fine. Follower form, don't care, that's not useful to us. I'm going to take more lumber. There we go, lovely, lovely. And now, that should be another run done. Beautiful. Returneth to the cult. So no bonus resources, but at least we got a good supply, but that was a 10-minute run still. Very good, my vessel. It seems I chose well when I kept you from death. I will be watching your every move. Do not disappoint me. Why do I get the feeling we're going to disappoint him at some stage?